Hello and welcome to a brand new episode. I'm Lisiba Letsola and today we are here at GWM or Waterfall Woodmead. Well, at SC Tabela Mandla Nkosi had asked us to review this baby. So we're going to look at the exterior design. We're going to look at the interior and build quality. And then we give you cost of ownership and our impression of this brand new baby, the GWM Tank 300. On love drive, let's do this. As usual, get a pen and paper because we are going to give you numbers to this baby. Well, the tank comes in 3 models. The first one being a super luxury that comes in at 725,950. Then you've got the ultra luxury that comes in at 775,950. This one that we are reviewing is the HEV super luxury that comes in at 851,950. Well, at this stage, there is no guide whether we're getting a diesel, but all of them run a 2-liter turbo petrol engine. The first two produces 162 kilowatts and 380 newmeters of torque, while this one produces a whopping 255 kilowatts and 648 newmeters of torque. Well, that's a lot of punch from this baby. The first two run a 8-speed automatic transmission, while this one is paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. Well, that's all the numbers. Let's look at this baby. You've got a proximity key. It looks really great. I like this key, how it looks. You've got the T at the back to show the tank, and this is how small the key is. When you open the key, you are welcomed with this beautiful light set in front. You've got round lights with LED headlamps, which it's 2 parts of this LED. You've got your daytime running light that runs across, and it's got your indicators as well inside of them. It looks really stunning. I like how this front looks. You've got a gloss grill bars that runs across. Then you've got this massive T logo in the front. I mean, it really looks great. I like the plastic bumper. I mean, it is a Bundu Beijing car. I think you would love it if you had the one of this. You've got the front camera section there. I mean, wow, I'm impressed. I love the interconnectedness of this car. This front bumper plastic seems like it's one piece that has wrapped up this entire car. You've got black plastic cladding over the wheel arches, obviously because this is an off-roader. The HEV as well as ultra luxury all have 18-inch alloy rims. I like it. You've got grayish, blackish gloss here and a silver touch, whilst the super luxury below gets a 17-inch. I like the gap here because when you're taking this off-roading, you are able to maneuver yourself. I like the side profile of this car. I mean, it's simple and it looks rugged. When you open it, the mirrors open. They've got indicators as well as cameras up here. Then I love the black plastic door handles as opposed to body color. I like that. I love the step. It's a plastic one, but it's great. It helps you to pop and jump into your tank. At the back of the tank really looks great. I like you've got this high mounted brake light, and I like how the back look. You've got LED lights as you open them. I love how they look. Those strips look stunning. Well, this is the HEV as mentioned. I mean, it really looks great. You pop your trunk and you open. There's your storage and your boot. You've got this gas strap that helps you to hold the boot. The boot is not as big. Well, you've got about 400 liters of boot capacity when you've got the seats up. When you've got the seats down, you've got a whopping 1,635 space, which is great. I guess I like that. If you can come in here to show where your battery is located. Sits here at the back. I mean, this is stunning. I like how this car looks. Only gripe that I have with the tank is you do not have a parcel shelf, and especially with our crime in South Africa, I think you need something to cover your laptops if you are using this as a daily. But I guess you will not be using this as a daily because that petrol would be guzzling. Well, according to GWM, this HEV will return 8.4 liters of petrol per 100 kilometers, whilst the other two will return a 9.5 liters. I'm not sure about that. For me to be able to test that, you need to subscribe. I need more subscribers so that I can get some of this car and have them on a long test. Well, you've got a socket in here, a 12 socket, as well as a cigarette lighter there that helps you to charge at 12 volts, whatever that you're charging there. And then you've got tie hooks here and here. I mean, it's just great. I like it. You've got some sound speakers at the back. I mean, I just like it. Yeah, no, this is a Tank. It's a lovely car. When you are looking for luxury, this is where you would find it in the Tank. I mean, look at that stitching and that pattern on the door panel. It looks stunning. Well, that very same pattern and stitching continues on the seat. This is how your seat will look if you have dropped it to extend some more boot space. I mean, it's pretty much simple. I like it. Well, 3 people can sit on the Tank. I mean, I'm not the tallest, but I'm able to sit quite comfortably. This is my driving position. I've got enough and ample headroom. I've got enough and ample leg room as well. You've got an almost flat floor, so the third person who's sitting here will not struggle with putting their legs. While you're not using this particular seat, you can drop this and it reveals an armrest with 2 cup holders. Well, I don't know why they are exposed, because your hand can easily go inside. But well, nonetheless, if you've got 2 cup holders and you've got an armrest. At the back, you've got 2 USB-A ports for your phone charging, which makes it easy, and you've got air vents. You don't have controls for the back, but it doesn't matter. I like that the seat reclines a bit as well. As you can see, I'm far behind. I can pull it back up front to position myself up front, or pull it back, obviously, to drop it some more and relax on a long journey. I like how this Tank looks. It feels really good. Welcome to the front of the Tank. I think this is where you are going to love your Tank. Up front here, everything looks premium and it looks good. I like the mood lights that keeps on changing as you come into it. It's now sitting at blue. It was just now at a purple. I mean, it just looks great. I like the stitching, that sort of it seamless moves from the door panel up to the dashboard here. As you can see, the mood light has now changed into this beautiful bluish lilac color. It is stunning. I like how this car looks up front here. This dashboard, it is stunning. You will really love it. I don't know what material is this, but this is a beautiful material and its pattern is really stunning. I like everything that seems to flow efficiently, especially for the driver. I think when you are sitting here, you don't have to reach very far. Everything is in your reach. As usual, we're gonna do the testing of the durability and solid as a rock. I mean, well done to them. This is a well-built car. I like the gear lever that they've got here. Many manufacturers are going for a toggle switch, but they brought out this quirky gear lever. It looks very nice. You've got the off-road model button here, which helps you to off-road. Then you've got hill descent, your parking button over here. You've got your hand brake over here. Inside here, well, you've got 2 cup holders that you can use, and you've got some bit of storage and a tray that you can use to put your key and get it hidden. I think this is a smallish refrigerator, so you can use to cool your stuff. I mean, I just like how this car looks. Well, You've got your on and off screen switch here. You've got your aircon button over here. You've got the fan setting here, but everything also is on the system, so you can also still use this touch screen. I mean, this is a touch screen. It is a 12.3 inch setup for both the driver and the infotainment. We'll get into that now. This has got a wireless charging pad. You've got a USB-A as well as a USB-C up front here, and the car actually has an Android auto connector as well as Apple Play. Well, this is how the Android will look like when it's connected. We've got ours connected. It will give you the half screen and the rest of the screen. It really is seamless. It moves quite easily. You don't need the wire to connect it. Everything moves seamlessly. As you can see, you've got the collar coming in. I mean, this really looks great. I like how it looks. So I'm gonna decline that call for now. It looks really great. I like it. I like this front fascia. You've got a clock here in the middle, which is something that it is nice. I absolutely love it. Steering wheel, it's nice. It's not as big. I love this matte finish that they've used to make it to look like a T as well. So the tank is here. I mean, I like it. I like the controls. If you've ever owned, or if you own a Haval, you will find this to be almost the same. It's easy to toggle around this particular system. Well, let's talk about what you get inside the system. Well, you get a whole lot of stuff apart from a navigation. Well, you will be using your phone. You are able to do your split screen and all of that. When we go into the GWM Tank, you've got different things that you can do in the car. You can personalize it however you want it. I mean, I'm excited with this car, just how it looks inside. You've got your connections, you've got hotspotting, sound. I mean, everything here, it is stunning. It is really stunning. I like the sound as well. Doesn't sound that bad. It sounds good. Well, it is a great car. Well, for you to be able to maneuver this car, you are going to need some parking aid. Well, it's got all of that. You've got a 360 view that you can turn around and be able to see what's happening around you, and be able to maneuver yourself as you are going up the mountain, climbing all those rocks and driving through your muddy and water. I mean, the weight here for it, I think it's about 700 meters, so I might be wrong. It is something that it is great. I like how this car really looks. In front of me here, I mean, as I mentioned, you've got things that you can set up, but I mean, it's limited for you in here because it is an easier setup for you to work with. I really love the Tank. Honestly, if I could, this would be one of those cars that I would definitely buy. I like it. I love this one. Well done to GWM. I think they've nailed it. What is our verdict of the Tank? Well, should you buy it? Should you not buy it? Should you shortlist it? The payment of this car will appear along at the side. You've got quite a few of rivals of this baby, one being the Ford Everest Platinum, as well as the Isuzu MBUX. Would I buy this? To be quite honest, if they had a diesel variant right now, I would be trading in my Haval for this baby. I think it is a stunning car, and I think it's going to be a worthy contender with a less price tag. So for me, my verdict would be definitely go and buy it. Well, we are unable to show you much around it in terms of driving. As you know, we need more subscribers for us to be able to have cars like this on tests. So please do subscribe to the channel. Do continue to support the channel. All of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. For new ones, please do subscribe. And yeah, maybe post and ask GWM to borrow us this car to take it off-roading so that we can see its capabilities. But I think it's able to do what it says it can do. Well, this was our review for Love Drive. Stay tuned.